position to talk to these kids and they listen. I ain't no politician, but I kick it with them a minute. Cause see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grin and bear it. Now who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics, using his music to steer it, sharing his views and his merits. But there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe
your advantage. Setting up the play to your advantage is this next part, and we'll just pick a play that starts out pretty good. Wide receiver post. That's a good play. That's already set up for a lot of things. Okay, like first now we see that once again the linebackers are line out. They are in a cover 2 man. So let's set it up to our advantage. That linebacker can't keep up with Darling, and Ian Gold can keep up with Williams, but let's get him out of the way so Darling can actually have room to maneuver. And that's exactly what we did. We set up the play to our advantage. We knew that they were in a man. We knew that they weren't blitzing. The safeties did not come up. Darling is our fastest, exposer. He exposes the weakness of their defense. They can't keep up with him, although they do switch, which is good on their part. They have good recognition, especially with the Denver linebackers. He's so far ahead of DJ that DJ can't catch up. That is a 6-7 yard gain. One more of those plays, it's a first down. They are in a man again. But it looks like they're blitzing because DJ is out on Darling. DJ is out on Williams. So let's still set this thing up to our advantage. Okay. And let's isolate this play. Let's isolate it. Let's try to isolate Willis McGahee or Darling across the field. See if that works. Actually, that was a nice blitz. It surprised me. Darling was the key to that entire play. Look, no one's on him. No one is on Darling at all. And I was fixing to press A, but I didn't in time. DJ actually went from guarding Williams to guarding McGahee. They were on a safety blitz, also blitzing the left outside linebacker Webster. And man, wow, if I would have hit A, that would have been a nice play. Would have been for a nice game. Notice that Ferguson came up. That means they are in a man. All right, and that covers another section that we'll just put 2 sections in one. Lobs versus bullets. Watch what happens with Ferguson. We're running out and up. Ferguson gets caught, and as soon, look how quick I did this, people. As soon as he loses his balance, that ball is up in the air. He's got to step. He doesn't have to have 2-3 steps. He's got to step on him. Now, if this were a bullet, Ferguson would be able to catch up to it and bat it down. That would be a realistic thing. But this is a long lob. I did also put a little right precision pass for he's going to the right when he's catching it. And I did press up a little bit. That play worked great. Fast motion, cut up field. It's a touchdown. Alright. Keeping with setting up the play to our advantage. It looks like they're still in a cover 2. Cover 2 man. Yeah, I don't know why they keep doing that, but they are in a cover 2 man. Wow, safeties crept up. This is what I like to call double outs, everybody. This is called double outs. And you can tell when it's double outs when the safety, you see how Ferguson's creeping over next to the numbers. When a safety creeps up over to the numbers and the cornerback still follows, then they're in double outs. If the cornerback doesn't follow, then the cornerback's more than likely blitzing. Wow, that would have been cool if I would have ran that route. Nice little glitch. I'm just going to try to hit Williams. This is the secure thing to do on this play. Try to hit Williams real quick right here. Okay. Lobs versus bullets. Williams wasn't open, and they were coming after me there. Willis didn't block anybody. He was pretty much my only option because Ferguson kept up. They switched, and Ferguson kept up with Darling pretty easy. Lynch came up. I could have actually bulleted that thing right over here. Bullet would have worked fine, but set up the play to my advantage. They are in a zone, so let's just stay right here and see what happens. We've got everything accounted for. If they're in a cover 2 man, Derek Mason's, or a cover 2 zone, Derek Mason's going to be wide open. From the other thread, from the other hints that we gave you earlier, that I gave you earlier. Sorry if I keep saying we. I think I'm actually Steve McNair, and we're working together, baby. But they are in a zone. They're actually in a QB contain with the linebackers. And then once I see him clear that D in a safe position, I just chunk it in there. Precision passing a little bit. Hold the RB button. How many times have you guys seen me fumble today? Pretty much none, except one. I fumbled once. Let's see if we can get some good blocking. Keep the play right here. Get some good blocking, and hope Willis McGahee gets out there on that route. Get out there, Willis. Okay. And the reason being, I knew they were in a man. I knew they were blitzing. Actually, they weren't blitzing. I'm sorry about that. Another misread. One more misread. They were in that lovely cover 1 that they like to do. They were in that cover 1 again. But my secret weapon was Willis on that play. Bullet. He breaks a tackle and gets almost 10 yards. Last time we'll do this. Looks as though they may be in the same defense that they were just in. Now, who should I have hit that time? I should have hit Darling that time. I didn't check a thing. Wow! Fumble! Let's check that out. Yeah, he coughed it up. 2 fumbles, guys. I've got 2 fumbles in, what, 40 minutes of playing? Well, that's what and what you guys see is you just, what I'm trying to tell you is just set the play up to your advantage. Check for man or zone. See if you've got any mismatches on the field. If you do have mismatches on the field, exploit them.